I started it. Yeah, it started.
Okay, so if the recording started, what I'll do is I did modify this file because now there's pretty much the only LUM left is running on HPUX machines, and therefore I updated this file so that you have the HPUX command. I think what I'll do, since you've got the recording going, I'm going to start by looking at that email that I sent just before the that you forwarded to Karen, which is perfect. I've missed her, so that's good. Mildred, you forwarded to Karen, and basically I'll show you how I got the versions. And it's that I4 BLT. And right now, these are the only LUM clients that I'm aware of. So it's basically just the QAFY container and then the Innovia PM prod and QA. And they're all three of these are containers, HPUX 1111 containers. So they're the only ones. Now, before lunch, Mildred, I did show the basic, and I think you are already familiar with it, and I think you have a recording, but I did show this, and then I'll come back to this, and I'll show you how I got the versions. I think even with the when you run the you can get the version even off of here. Let me try to go back in. I ran the Unix version of the basic the BLT, the basic license tool. But
But you have it on the PC too, right?
yeah, well, the member can be he sent my desktop to surplus.
Um,
He kind of got rid of my PC. I did have it, but
but
Mancy checked, and maybe at some point you can help her install it on her desktop. Mancy, I think
no,
you checked this morning. You didn't have it, right, on your
it's
desktop,
Yeah,
on your
I don't
desktop?
have it.
no,
Okay.
it's part of the image. If you
If she
have to go
doesn't have it for
to,
some reason, we'll check in a
No,
second.
it's not on my laptop as well and on the workstation also.
you guys don't have a CATIA machine?
There's
No, I think it's a standard one.
no, but the one,
Ah,
but not your desktop. Your desktop, it was supposed to be a CATIA
Yeah,
machine.
but the desktop is the Katia machine. Yeah.
okay. Let
Yes,
me check that desktop. Okay,
yeah, check
beside,
the desktop first. It should have it. I was
it's part.
surprised.
Yeah, it's part of
Yeah,
the image.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I
The
thought.
it's hidden though. It's not. It's on your desktop. You have to go look for it.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
okay.
a
So you
problem.
want, okay, so you know what? You wanna walk, Mancy, I'll stop sharing.
No, that's
Uh,
okay. Go ahead. No, no, no.
I'll
Continue.
continue.
I'll create a
You'll do,
shortcut for her.
okay. Oh, okay. So you'll take care of that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Okay.
take care of that. I'll create a shortcut for her on the
Okay. Well,
workstation.
okay. So then what I did this morning is I just ran the Unix version. So
Yep.
it's the same thing. And what I was
You see the
saying,
same thing. Yes, you do
you
see the
see
same thing.
exactly the same thing. And the only key here, and you should have a recording of this, Mildred, but the only key is if you want to run the admin versions of the basic license tool, you need to be root and you need to be on 9K, right? And then if you launch it the same way, I mean, I can, here I launched it. Where did I launch it? I think one of these windows. If I do, I launched it probably here. Yeah, if I do a history here, there we go. Here's how I launched it. I set my display. I did my export path. I checked my display, made sure my display was good. I set it, did the X clock. Then it does need Java. So then you set your Java on QAFY. I already got the path. Well, I got it from my notes. I'm going to show you that file. That file that I just updated today has all of this. And then I'm going to show you, and actually I might put for the version, I might add that as well. I'm going to show it to you and you'll have it in the recording, but I'm going to do one final update to that file so that you also know how to get the version, which is this in that email. So this is how you launch the Unix version. You set this up, check your display, and there you go. And off you go. And then you can go into servers, check the cluster, and you can do, we done all of that this morning. So, and then this is where you would enroll. And we checked some licenses, like the one that I was interested in is the RFA, because there's still quite a few users. And there was like on January 2nd, Mildred, there was already users.
Yeah.
I forgot how many users, because there's a report. I don't know if you get that report, but we were checking that this morning. There is a report for RFA users. I
I
think I
probably
saw
didn't.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was it. Yeah, there is. Go ahead. Yeah.
no, I probably didn't see it. But I know
No, no.
there's.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see. That's one of my tasks. I'm going to check all of these emails that I'm getting for the licensing. license usage emails, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to see where, if it's possible, to change them so I can add Pravesh as well and Mansi. Basically, I'd like to have all three of you in those emails. The more, the better, right? So that way, if somebody is off or on vacation, then somebody will see it. But here, look, there was here's this one here was on December 29th. You see, this was the last one. This wasn't the last one, but there was a new one. There was a new one. If I do from, I think you'll see the new one on January here, on January 5th. This is a good one because it shows you for all the whole month of January, there was 12 users on January 2nd. Okay, give me just 1 second.
Hey, Mansi.
Yeah, Mildred.
Yeah, I just remembered we took it out of the image. The license,
Oh, okay.
yeah, because there was a problem installing it through the image,
Oh,
because they updated the image, so they removed it. So
they
I'll get
removed it.
the, yeah. So because not
Okay, so it has to
everybody,
be put back on manually, right?
yeah, because not everybody needs it, right? So we were just
No,
gonna
not
install it
everybody needs it.
uh,
Yeah, you know what? It's
manually.
it's like right now there's not many people needing it because VPM now is all on DSLS.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll get the pack, I'll get the software,
Mhm.
and I'll install it on the machine for Mansi.
Yeah, the desktop. Yeah, absolutely. Because it works even on the laptop, but
Yeah,
it's very slow. So if you can get it on the desktop first, and then maybe afterwards, once it's working on the desktop, you can do it on the laptop as well.
Yep.
And then she should be okay. Then you should be okay. All right. So yeah, this here, look, if I look at this one, I think it's right now. Oh, see, Pravesh is getting it. See, I'm going to remove, if I can, I'm going to remove Dana. She's no
Dana.
longer there, and add, remove Dana and maybe myself, and replace those two with Mansi and Mildred. Are you there? I should put you here.
No,
No, you're not there. So you see, I need to add you to that one. Remove these two, remove myself, and add you and yeah, whoever's missing. So I see Mansi's missing and Mildred is missing. So that's what I'll do. That's on my to-do list. And so this morning, because it wasn't there, I was surprised. I go, it used to be on my old one. That can be turfed, right? Scrapped. So it's gone. But it used to be there. But so I ran this one to show them. And like I said, you need to be root on the cluster on 9K, and you run it the same way there. You might maybe the Java path is different. The Java path should be different. I think on if you this one here is the file. It should be on AIX. Yeah, the Java will be a different path. So you're gonna have to look for your Java, and it probably work even with Java 6. But if you still have a Java 5, this is how when I documented it. So you set up your display and you just do the same thing, and you just run the different version. The i4 BLT, this is the AIX version. The path is also going to be different. The actual runtime execution path will be different. So this is the AIX path versus the HPUX. So you'll see that. You'll see AIX and you'll see HPUX. So this is pretty good. There's no need to update that, but I updated this one. This one here has and that kind of leads me into what I wanted to show you. So the admin, when you run it as root on the server, you're running the admin console, and that's for, you can do cleanup. Remember, we covered this, Mildred, right? You have more functionality, and it should be in one of the recordings that you have in there. But that's only that additional functionality is for cleanup. And when the cluster gets I don't know when the last time this guy got rebooted, like 9K. 9K, what is it? QA 9K is the cluster. Yeah, 9K is the main one that I usually go from 67, QA 9K. So I'll say yes. I think something's changed. Oh, there, it worked. Okay, it worked. So when was the last time this guy got rebooted? August 10th. So it's been a while. It's been a while, but you would have to be root here. And then here you can run your, and that's how you get your admin console. And your admin console is for enrolling. So when you enroll, so there is I have like a whole README file on that. It should be all in my directory. And there should be also a recording for that. So yeah, 9K. So that's the other thing that do you have the if what I could do, Mildred, is find the ID, the pseudo role ID, or do you already have that, Mildred? That Pravesh and Mansi should also get, so that way they're going to be your backup just for this cluster,
Um,
or at least one
sorry,
for now,
I
anyway.
think that's yeah. I'm supposed to raise the EPM request. That's
Oh,
sorry.
but do you have the role ID? You need the
I
role
think
ID.
yes, I got it
Okay.
from Danny.
Oh, when you did it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when
Okay,
I
so
did
you'll
it for
find it.
my,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll go find it,
You'll find
and
it
then
from
I'll
yours.
yeah, I'll
Exactly.
find yeah
And then you pass it on and they can submit theirs, and they will have root access to
yeah
this. And then I think the rest of the info should be, I did remember I created README files that we reviewed
yeah
with you and Pravesh.
yeah. But
Uh,
we don't use the GUI to do the enrollment, right? We
no,
use
no,
the
no, 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 exactly. No, we only did the GUI for the cleanup.
yeah
Remember, there's a cleanup, but
yeah.
then we realized that you have to reboot for it to take effect.
I think we did
If
yeah
you remove the old ones, remember there's some of them had like three of them expired, right? Yeah, when you look at the license, it's like this one. We were looking at this one this morning and we said, there's CDs. It really is not, it's telling me there's 310, but not really. There's 155 that have expired 2 years
yeah.
ago.
That's it.
Well, no, January 22nd of 1 year ago, right? They expired last year. So these are gone. So they only have 155. So to get this cleaned up, right, so that you see 155, you would have to run the admin console. And I think there's a way, I think if you right click or something, select it, there you go. Remember this? Remember, you have to be
Yeah
careful with the remove, right?
yeah yeah
There should be a recording. And then, of course, there's my notes, right? So we only use this to do the cleanup of expired licenses, but definitely you don't need it for the enrollment, right? For the enrollment, you do the enrollment and then you use the GUI to verify that they're there, right? You should see them and the expiry date. So you would use the GUI only as a verification. Which server am I on here? Here, let me check. And those README files here, since you're recording, I'll put them in here as well. You'll have it in the recording. I'll go, I think I'm on HPUX. Yeah, I'm on 67, which is HPUX. I think I have a lick. I think I have a, no, rep-i lick. I think I put them all here. No, LUM. I think there's a folder and I put them all in there. What's the name of the folder? Is it license? License. There should be a folder. Okay, I'll if not, I'll send it to you. I'll find it and but I remember creating README files, and they should be in here somewhere. Now, if what did I call it?
I think the one where the
LUM.
J
Yeah,
yeah
LUM.
Lumor there's a JOC
Yeah,
folder or Jocelyn's
yeah.
old folder.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It's is it there's a JOC folder exactly, but there's also a path on that's all in the oh, JOC is there. You see, there's a JOC here. JOC asterisk, but I want to see something. Uh, side LUM. Not even LUM. Yeah, no LUM, no LUM, no lick, no LUM, no lick. And I think you're right. JOC, right? I think it might be here.
Yeah, try that because I think
Uh,
there was some
where
there,
though? Hmm.
there's no LUM. I don't see LUM
Hmm.
licenses up. You see it on top LUM licenses. There you
Here,
go. Yeah,
this
the
one here.
blue. Yeah, that one.
Yep, that one there. Is it all there? I remember we went through all of this. Yeah, done. But where are all my,
Filter
no,
LUM
it still
done.
doesn't have, Yeah, this doesn't have the README files that I'm looking for. Remember, there's some scripts and stuff that you run. Oh, there's one script. So this is the actual execution. Looks like and this is an old one, so this is the original. So you know what? I'll find it, but you should already have that. So I'll come back to that, and I'll try to find it offline, and then I'll send it to you guys via email saying, well, here, this goes with that recording. So and you should have other recordings. I think we did some, right, Mildred? You should have some recordings that I did with you and Pravesh.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
some
so you have
recordings.
those, plus this
Yeah.
one, plus I'm going to find where those README files are. So it's not fresh in my mind. So we just came back from vacation, so it will take me a little bit of time. It's in here somewhere in my home directory. I'll find it. So now, just to finish the what happens on here, come back to here. Whoops, come back to here. So I don't need this anymore. So I'll just close. I'll just minimize this for now and come back to here. So basically, it's a cron. There's a cron job, and actually, I may already have it here, or maybe I kind of drifted away. I think I had it here, but I'll go back to it. So basically, it's a cron job. It would have been here actually on QAFY. So I'm not going to switch to ENGRADM. I'm just going to go to the home directory of ENGRADM, and there should be cron tab file. And that's the one that I wanted you and Pravesh to see it and to have it in the recording. But Mancy's already aware of this. She already checked the job. I'm going to check here which one. It's tab backups. And we're going to find it. We'll look at the job. We'll look at it. I'm going to show you what it does. And actually, I think I need to be ENGRADM. Well, we're going to see in a second. I should be able to see the job and the log file. So rep dash arc. I think arc should be enough. It's an archive job. And right here, it's this one here. It's this one right here. So this has to be run at the beginning of the year, and it's this is the job, archive work data directory. So this we should see, whoops, escape. What happened here is I hit some print screen. So I'll do a cancel by mistake. So this should exist. This should exist, this here. So it should have run on QAFY, and that should exist. And this is what Mancy had to check. So it ran, as you can see, right at the 5-minute mark at 05. So that's when it was scheduled to run as soon as the new year starts, the first 5 minutes of the new year. And there should have been no errors. So if that's all Mancy had to check. So she checks the log file, make sure there's no errors, and this all looks good. So, and it tells you what it does. It creates this folder, it created the archive 2021, and then it starts the loop, and it starts processing each file. And as you can see, it does some renames, and it's actually moving it into archive using the move. So it's moving it, it's actually not renaming it, it's moving all of the 2021s to the archive 2021. And then it does data license usage. And then it renames, you see the existing one to .2022. So it archives the 2021 and renames to 2022. And then it creates a new empty one. And so now, there should be no errors. The key is you just go through this quickly and check to make sure there's no errors. So you don't need to go and check line by line. I just scroll through it. There's no errors. All the moves did not generate, all the moves and the touches, nothing generated an error, so it ran clean. So once you've done that, then you go to the directory, and that's what, if you go into here, you go to there, then you can see what it did. At the beginning of the year, you can actually see what it did. So there should be, see, all of the files right now are small. All the usage files, they're all small, and see they get updated when those jobs run. That's why we have to run this at the beginning of the year, the first 5 minutes before all those jobs run. And there's the archive folder that got updated at the beginning of the year. So basically, if this directory is clean, you now have last year's were renamed to 2022. And these are going to go into the archive next year. So the idea is the way they have it, the way and that's the way they've always had it, but I cleaned it up because there was just too many. Now it only keeps one prior year, and then anything older than one prior year goes into archive. So this is last year's. Anything older than last year goes into archive, and then here's the current. These are the new ones. So this is the one. So this is why this is all the. So if all the metrics and stats for 2023 are going to come from these files. Any metrics and stats for 2022 will be captured in these files. So this looks clean. So that's what you should see. And some of these other ones, just don't touch them. That means if I didn't touch them, just let them be. You know, I'm not sure if they're still being used. So any of the other ones, like these ones up to here, you don't have to touch. But that's what that job does. So it keeps this folder very clean, and it has to be, this cleanup has to be done, this archive task has to be done at the beginning of the year. Jocelyn was doing it manually. I developed that script, so there's no need. All we need to do is what I'm showing you. We quickly check, there's no errors in the log file, and then we go to archive. I can see that it looks good. I see the existing ones that are small, and the ones from last year are big. They're huge. See, they're much bigger. So this looks good. This looks good. And then I just check the archive. I go into there and I make sure that the files from 2021 are good, are there. But there was no error in the script, so they should all be here. So the 2021 should have gotten archived. The 2022 should have been renamed to .2022. And the touch is the one that creates the new file for 2023. And there we go. This all looks good. You see, it has all the .2021 files are all in here. So it's all automated. There's no need for anybody to do anything other than verify on the January 1st. And Nancy took care, she did that. And she did what I'm showing you, and it all looks good. But that's it. So we're done. That's that yearly job that runs at the beginning of the year. And now these are going to accumulate. So like if you want to know in 2023, so if Robert Goodwine wants, oh, last year, oh, well, they're there. Go check the 2022 files. You know, if you want to see the metrics we collected for 2022 on LUM usage, it's all in here. And if you want to see last year for RFA, then you'll have the RFA. There's the 2022, and right now the new one is this one. And you can actually, these are ASCII files that are generated by these they're actually generated by these jobs that run all the time. Some of them run every 15 minutes. Like this one looks like it runs every 15 minutes. Some run even more often than 15, every 5 minutes or every minute or whatever. But they're all in the ENGR ADM. All of the LUM jobs are in the ENGR ADM. Okay, it's cron tab backups. They're all there. And you'll see them. Now, Mansi is familiar with that because obviously DTRAN uses that. That ENGRADM is very important for DTRAN, very critical cron tab file. So they're all in here. So the license usage reports that accumulate those metrics are all in here. I think they're, where is it coming up? They're further down, I think. It should be here. There we go. Cron jobs for license usage reports. There's the section. So you see there's a whole bunch of jobs that run count, CCD, count, ages, count, take counts. So that's where the metrics are collected. They're all in here. So that covers it. So everything went beautiful. So that job now it's 3 years in a row. The first year I had to babysit it, and I did have to fine tune it and tweak it. The second year, there was one thing that I missed, so I fixed that. And the third year, it ran perfectly. So I think this is I ran in this. This is the fourth year, 2022. I think I started running this in 2018 when Jocelyn. Well, I first ran it manually. So the first time it wasn't even in a cron job. I ran it manually. make sure that it ran, and then I put it in the cron job. So I think it's 3 years in the cron job. So I think right now it's looking good. So there's no need to change this job, this archive job. So and remember, it's you grep on archive. You just do grep arc like that, and you'll see it. It's this one right here. Right here. That runs on January 1st at the 5-minute mark. So that's what I wanted you to have in this recording. So that takes care of that. And I will get back to you in terms of the README files. Where did I'll find that. I'll take one last look, just in case. It should be in a directory, actually.
Hold on, let me see if I could find the
Yep.
info.
Yeah, it should be in a
I
directory.
remember.
Asterisk, it should be asterisk, which directory? It should be in JView. Oh, here, maybe, Jocelyn documents instead of JOC. Jocelyn documents. Yeah, it's here. You were right, Mildred, you were on the right track. I went into JOC, that's the wrong.
I thought it was JOC.
It's
Okay,
Jocelyn
Jocelyn
documents.
documents.
There we go. Now it's beginning.
Maybe can you rename that to Peter's document?
Uh, that's a good question. Should I? Well, you have all the recordings now pointing to this, right? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my home directory and I'm going to copy it someplace. But yeah, let me think about that. Maybe what's the best way so that it'll be easier for you. And I think I put all of the README files, how to manage LUM licenses, right? They should be here. Yeah, because remember, there's also, yeah, there it is, the scripts. Now, see, remember last year? Look, February 9th of last year. Look, we did some last year, README. Yeah. Remember they were sending us in 2 different formats? Yeah, you see there's a lot of good stuff here. See, it's already all pointing to home of my directory. So this is all good. So they're all here. So the scripts that I wrote should be here. They're probably here in scripts. So there's README files. All these are these text files. And you have the recordings, but it should be all here. See, look, enrolled, not enrolled. You have to kind of follow, log in as root, and then follow the steps in these README files. So there's a whole bunch of good stuff here. And look, there's even some PDFs, like commands. There's good stuff here. And yeah, the scripts that I developed are all here. And I think there's some more in license 2022. Yeah, see, there's the command files. It's actually command files, corn shell command files. Yep. So they're all here. Create lick, that's all good. And actually, even look, there's the basic license tool Unix. I put that here. That's what I just showed you, how to do the display. That looks good. How to run that, the Unix version of that. That's all there. So this is a good one. So maybe I might move this instead of under Jocelyn documents. I will move group the license ones. Plotting. I'll have to check some of this stuff. Multi-cloud, because it's a combination of, if you recall, Mildred, there's this, Jocelyn documents, and there's, where do they have it? There's, oh gosh, it's on, I may not have it. I may have to go on my, here, let me go on my laptop, go to auto mount, and actually I have a shortcut. Let me see if I still have it here, but he got rid of my, I should have do I have a shortcut here? I had it on my desktop that can be got rid of. If not, I'll find it. DRS deployment, no, it would be this one. Okay, so I use this one because there should be a pointer. This is, I see cat dat design jock. See, cat dat design for jock, VPMR13. And if I go up, I think that I should have in like here, there should be not here. If I go up, media, there should be AIX, and that's where Jocelyn's all of his stuff. Yeah, it's these pointers, these shortcuts. That's what I was looking for. If I do properties, That'll tell me where Jocelyn kept all of his stuff. Where did he keep all of its? I'm going to see in a second. Where's it pointing to? It's here, design 14. Jock. So it is. This is Cat design 14. I think I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
JOC.
Yes,
I'm in the right
Jen.
place. Yeah, design 14 Jock. That's the right place. So I'm here. This is, and he put, so that Just Lane documents is what he prepared for me as a folder before he retired. And I think he put that in my, he put that here. So I had to copy it. It's a good thing that when he got rid of my, I should have a copy of it here on my H drive. Should have it here. But the one that's up to date is the one that you're seeing there. And that's why you'll see some PDFs. It should be right here. You see, I do have a copy. I do have a copy of that stuff here. But like I said, the one in the Unix is the one that you work with. This is just like a backup copy. You see, there's the how to manage LUM licenses. See, it doesn't have the scripts. It doesn't have everything. This is, so there's some documentation here. You'll have this as well. So you're going to have both. You're going to have my Unix home directory, and I'll tell you where this is, where my Windows. So my Windows is here. Most of the important stuff is all here. And that's it. The other stuff, it's gone. I can't, but like I said, this is the one that should have the most important stuff. And there might be a couple of things in here from my old laptop. So I'll try to put them all, maybe we'll put a folder. I'll probably copy them, Nancy, to your desktop, to the new one, right? Put them there.
Yeah, sure, Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be, so all my Windows stuff that I've got right now on my laptop and on the H drive. What will happen to the H drive? I guess that goes away, right? When I'm gone,
Yeah, I think so.
this
Yep.
will
Yeah,
go
your
away.
HR will go. So I would suggest you, if there's any
Copy.
files you
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
share, put it on the auto mount.
Right,
Like if you
exactly.
have any files that you
Yeah,
need
I'm
to
gonna put it,
leave,
yeah, that's a good
copy on
idea.
your
Put
auto
it all
mount.
in one Unix place. Yeah, put it all on the Unix directory once I move it, right? That's what I'll do. Once I move this one, I'll move it to I'm probably gonna move it here, Nancy, home of Katia. I think that's where I moved the Jocelyn's. So everything will be here, Jocelyn's and my stuff. The only one that's not here is Dumb Nick, because he kind of worked PLM. So him, it's in home at VV6 DTM. Yeah, you see, look, Jocelyn left all his stuff here.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, it's not Jocelyn. We copied it. I had Catherine copy. This was Jocelyn's Unix directory, and I said, Catherine, copy his whole Unix directory just in case. So I'll have mine's Peter underscore P912903. And in there, I'm going to copy, well, I'm going to do what you just said, Mildred. Copy all the Windows stuff. So I'll probably create a Unix. I'll create a my name underscore P912903, and I'll create Unix and then Windows. And I'll keep everything that I have in Unix and Windows there. And you should be able to, is this accessible though from Automount? Home of Katia? Is that
I think
accessible?
it works.
It does. Let me check.
Yeah.
Automount. If I do // Katia, does it work? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. There's just land.
Yeah,
Look,
it works.
it works. So I'll make sure it works. So that way it's easy. This pretty much, this automount path will have everything. So I'll put everything in Peter underscore my badge, and I'll put a Unix and a Windows folder and copy everything here. Because here it's on the Isilon. So this is the best place. It's backed up. So it's always backed up because it's on the Isilon. So PDF is for Unix. Yep, it's on the Isilon. So it'll get backed up. So there'll be snapshots. Now, Nancy's more than familiar with this, right? So there'll be snapshots in this directory, backup snapshots. There it is. Yeah. So it'll get backed up and there'll be stuff in there. There you go. There's the 30-day backups. So this is the best place. And so everything will get backed up if I put it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think that covers it. I mean, I think that covers, yeah, all the stuff. The rest is in the other stuff. that you should already have recordings, right? If you have to enroll. But Mildred, I think, what are they? They're all going to expire 2025 now, whatever LUM license are still being used?
No,
Is that,
there's some expiring on
oh, the
February
license
2nd.
usage, February
There's a
2nd.
couple, yeah, there's a couple licenses that's gonna expire.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get an expiry?
Yeah, I
Did you
got an
get the,
email.
you got an
I
email? How come I
deleted, yeah,
didn't? I should
I
have gotten
deleted
it
it.
too.
Sorry,
Oh,
I thought I kept the email, but no, I deleted the email.
yeah, but I should have gotten it,
You
right?
get it
When
every
the,
Friday, right?
look, oh, it must be one of these in the next 30 days, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one of
look,
those.
look,
There
look.
it is, February
Yeah,
1st.
yeah, look, look.
410. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one. I have to go through this and see you're there, but Pravesh, I have to add Pravesh, and that's on my to-do
Mansi.
list.
Is Mansi? Mansi's not there either.
Yeah, I have to add both.
Yeah.
I have to replace my name and
Can you can't remove Jocelyn and Maureen's name, eh?
where's Jocelyn?
See, this is modified. Jocelyn Grimard. Below
Oh
on
yeah,
the
that's the
email.
script. Yeah, the author.
Patrick Roy.
No, that I can't. It's historical.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna leave that be because that's
Okay.
just archival info. I won't
Okay.
touch that.
Okay.
No, because remember, eventually this is supposed to move to the.
Yeah, right.
They're going to need, hopefully, well, okay, so if they, it's actually, as long as the client, that comes back to my question, right? For them to be able, that really comes back to that email. They're gonna have to figure out, okay, how do we, okay, you're gonna get rid of the cluster. They have to. They're gonna have to get rid of this cluster. They don't need a cluster anymore, not for the usage, right? VPM, the only people using it right now are really, as we just saw, RFA are the only big, there was like 60 this morning, 50 or whatever, 62 or something like that, or 56. So the RFAs, they're the biggest users of LUM. CATIA v4 is the next group of users. So it's what I said in that email. So those are the only clients left. And therefore, for that kind of volume, you don't need a cluster. You don't. Before there was all the VPM users. So if they're going to replace it with one single AIX server, then the new servers are AIX 7. Can they build an AIX 6 LPAR? And therefore they can then, it all becomes now a version. So what version of LUM is still going to work with these old applications? You don't want to have to modify RFA, and you don't want to have to modify CATIA v4. So the only way is to build an LPAR on this new hardware that runs on AIX 6.1 with the version that will still work. That way, basically all of these commands that I've documented should work against AIX 6.1 LPAR on new hardware. And that would be Robert's best option. But he still has to ask those questions that I had outlined in the email. He's going to have to, yeah, this is the one. He's going to have to ask IBM those questions. These are the three questions he's got to take to IBM. AIX end of life was April. It's like we're talking 5 years ago. So because it's that long, are they still able to create an AIX 6.1 LPAR? An LPAR is like a contain. It's a virtual server. That's all an LPAR is. A logical partition. It's a virtual server. So they're going to need a new box. The new boxes are AIX 7. They're not going to be, the new boxes are not going to be with AIX 6. So
What
the
they need,
question is,
what
yeah,
they
go
need
ahead.
is somebody supporting AIX. There's
IBM,
nobody.
IBM can answer these questions. IBM is pretty
No.
good because
Yeah, no, they are, but
Mhm. Go ahead.
there's nobody, right? That's why I copied Kathy, because there's nobody supporting
Right now,
it's
there's that's
nobody.
why I copied Danny, right? I said
Catherine
I see is
Forget,
gone. It's
yeah.
really, I've copied Danny and John because I don't know who's going to contact IBM. Somebody has to open, there's a way to reach out to IBM support.
Do you know? Yeah, because right now we have an issue, a big one, because we need to upgrade the AIX for the Dassault S7X, and they can't
Uh,
give us a person on Unix to do
which
it.
AIX they have to upgrade? I'm
Uh,
curious.
the Core PWC, 01. It's an AIX
machine. It's an AIX server. What, you have the name of the server? Well, that must be a new one. It can't be. It's
No,
not
no,
on
no,
the
no.
cat
It's
rock.
old. It's old. It's not in the cat rock because this is
Not on the cat
Dasso.
rock.
This is to do with Dasso.
Okay, but it's not on the cat rock. This is something else that I'm
This
not
is something
aware
else.
of.
Yeah, it's something else. It's something totally different on a different. And right now, Danny's boss can't find a person to support, and it has to be done by the 12th.
Who,
So
Danny Pensano?
yeah,
Danny's
his boss.
boss?
Yeah,
Danny's boss.
yeah. She's in the U.S. and she can't find anybody.
Because it's old. It sounds like it's, look, AIX6 is end of life was 5 years ago.
Oh, but this is different. This is a different AIX. They need to. I'm trying to figure out how to download AIX 7.7.
Yeah, 7.x is what they're at now.
Yeah.
Because we have the new ones for VPM. They're all 7.2, I believe. They're all 7.2. Like if I go on to one of the new ones, if I go to here, any one, QAL3.
That's the reason, that's the reason Karen needs to know, because if there's nobody supporting AIX, we're gonna have, if Robert wants to do this, I
Well,
don't know
there
what
is
he's gonna do.
supposed to be a guy, there is a guy that used to back up Catherine Forget, who's in the US.
He quit this
He
month.
quit?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I forgot his
Yeah.
name. He was in
Derwick.
Derwick, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he
quit.
quit. Yeah.
Oh, there was even a guy before him that they put, that Danny used to.
Lucas. We
Not
can't figure
Lucas,
out.
no.
Oh no, not Lucas.
No, Luke. There was another guy that they pulled him in when Catherine was off. He was an AIX guy as well. I forgot his name. There was another guy before Derwick. Before
We thought it
he
was
was.
Lucas.
No, it wasn't Lucas that was backing up Catherine. It was another guy. What? Oh, you know what? I may have it in my. Hold on.
If you have it, maybe
I
we
have
should
his
try and
name. Hold on
find out
here.
if he's
Hold
still
on. Yeah,
available.
let me the guy that I'll find an old email, but let me check my contacts. Did I hopefully I didn't remove him. Let me go to contacts. He was under my Unix contacts. Let me go all the way to Unix. Unix, what was his name? This guy, K Faust. Ken Faust.
Ken Faust.
Ken Faust. Is this
Is
guy
he still
here?
around?
Let me check. It was him. Ken Faust.
Maybe
He was backing up Catherine. He is an AIX guy.
Maybe he's not around anymore.
Let me check. Let me check for you. Let me go back. Ken Faust. In email. Do you see him in email? If I do new email?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Faust, right?
Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Oh,
Ken
there's
Faust. Oh, he's there. He's there. He's there. He's still there.
FOUST.
Hold on. Let me see. Where is he? Where is he? I think he's there. No, he's still. Oh, it doesn't show.
You're
No, he's
looking at
gone.
your local address book. He's gone.
He's
He's not
gone.
there
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
He's not there.
I can't find him. I can't find him. I can't find him.
No, he's
I can't
not.
find
Yeah,
him.
he's no longer with DXE. Well, they lost Ken as well. He was good.
So that's why they're having problems.
I never
right
worked
now.
with Derwick, but Ken, I worked with Ken. He was very good. He was really good.
We work with
He was.
Derwick.
I never worked with Derwick. Just a few emails, but I never really spoke to the guy. And I copied him on an email this morning. And now you've told me he's gone too, right?
Yep.
He quit. Okay.
He's gone too.
But this is the guy, Ken Faust. So no luck. You can tell Karen. Well, even Peter checked, and Ken Faust is gone. He was the guy, and he was good. He was backing up Catherine. So whenever she was on vacation or out of the office, Danny would send us to Ken. So
so they don't have anybody right now.
No, they're out of luck.
Yeah.
They're out of luck. They're hard. Well, the AIX guys are going to be all in the US. There's much more use of AIX in the US, I think, than because it's IBM, right?
But
than in any place else.
They seem to have a problem trying to find
people. Yeah, that's like the usual. Like right now, although the techs, there's a lot of people losing their jobs in the U.S. Right, with Twitter cutting, Meta cutting, everybody cutting. Amazon just announced cuts, right? But not the people in shipping and all that. It's more in the offices. The Amazon cuts are office jobs, not the people that deliver and the people in the warehouses and the distribution centers. They didn't get cut. So it's all the white collar, the white collar
Well, they
jobs.
need those people, right? They otherwise,
Oh yeah, those are the people that they need, the foot soldiers, right,
yeah,
to keep the company
exactly.
going. Yeah, and so that's why they always try to cut the layers above before they go down and have no choice to cut the layers
Yeah,
further down in the
further down.
hierarchy of a corporate world, right? Well, remember, even DXC once cut the management layers were cut.
That's true.
They shrunk them. They shrunk the management layers. They narrowed them. I remember when they did that. Go ahead, Mildred.
I raised the EPM request for Mansi and Parvesh for the root.
Okay,
So
perfect
the root
for the
for
LUM.
the 3 servers.
Excellent.
The 3 servers. So it's going to Karen for approval,
Yep.
and then it's 488. Is it 481 is the thing, but it on the
Mhm.
EPM request it tells you LUM license Danny Pisino.
Okay.
So I just selected that.
And you can maybe share those earlier recordings with make sure both of them, right?
Yes, I'll go
Have the
find. I'll find
So you'll
my
have
the
this
recording.
one, you'll have this recording, right? And the other ones. And I'll send you the emails, right? When I copy all my stuff. I'm gonna have to start looking at that soon. Maybe next week I'll start. This week I'm trying to go through my whole list. That's what I'm doing. So the VPM, there's one more VPM email, one more VPM thing I need to check with George. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I think that covers it for today, and it's 4:23, so the timing is good. So we'll see. You
Okay.
can stop the recording. Is there anything else? Well, I've got all three of you. I think that's it. In terms of tickets, I think it was okay last week.